All right, we live.
We live, baby.
What's up, y'all?
We're handing it.
Thank y'all for tuning in for another episode.
How about it?
We back and actually just as well. Go ahead and introduce us, and we'll start off.
Well, it's your boy AR,
And I'm Versalie, aka Tiny,
and we are knee
knee deep
deep
in
in
the
the
shit.
shit.
So if y'all caught our last episode, we kind of ended it. Two Scorpios getting into a little scuffle, but as y'all can see, we good, y'all. Friends fight all the time, but me and AR, we come together and we make sure that we good at the end of the day.
We locked in.
Yeah.
A little minor dispute, you know what I'm saying, about a debate.
Thank you, Vicky. She
I
said it's
just,
clear.
yay. Thank you, Vic. Thank you, Vic. We human at the end of the day, and we persevering. We just want to let people know that it's okay to disagree sometimes, and sometimes you do butt heads, but you gotta come back to the drawing board for the bigger cause and the bigger purpose. And you can't lose friends over disputes or spats.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
not at all.
So
I
make
mean,
sure
if you do, then that ain't your real friend.
that ain't your real friend, and make sure that if you got somebody that have odds with, or had a disagreement with, if it ain't something like they killed your child or your mom or
Disrespectful
some
or
shit,
something. Yeah.
it's probably something that you can overlook. I don't know what your religious grounds is, but if you want God to forgive you, you got to forgive people. You know what I mean? I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah, and I will say life is too short, so love the people while they here on this earth, because you never know.
Indeed. Indeed.
All right, so for today, um, okay, so I had heard this story on somebody else's channel where it was this guy. He was writing into the channel, and basically he found out that his girl was renting out his house as an Airbnb every time he would go out of town.
What?
Yeah, so I mean, he at first he was just like, basically he didn't know how to feel about it, but then once he knew that she was doing this, well, okay, let me back up. She said that she was doing it because she had an ass load of credit card debt, and she was trying to pay off the debt before they got married. So she was renting out his house as an Airbnb to be able to make some more money so that she could clear out her debt um, before they got married. Now, the problem is that once he found out that the Airbnb or his house was being rented out as an Airbnb, he had like a couple of items that went missing. One of the items that went, it was like some shoes, and I think it was like it was a signed Michael Jordan jersey.
I'm a Michael Jordan fan. Bulls all motherfucking
You'd be
day.
mad.
What?
Would y'all be mad if your girl?
Jordan?
Well, she, of course, she was just like, I didn't know it was missing or whatever.
She
But
probably sold that motherfucker and pocketed that money. How you gonna miss a Michael Jordan autograph jersey? He had to have it framed, put
well,
up. You think?
remember you was telling me, tell me about, because you was talking about your best friend and he has an Airbnb.
Yeah. June.
Yeah.
So my best friend June, you know what I'm saying? He got an apartment, and he Airbnbs it several times throughout the month. Yeah, and he was telling me that he got a closet and looked like it had pretty nice things. For a thief, it was good enough shit to to take. And I asked him, I was like, bro, what you do when you Airbnb this motherfucker out? And he was pretty much like, yo, bro, I lock that shit like good. Like, you know what I'm saying? I make sure it's locked so can't nobody get in it. But he knows that somebody's coming there to be, renting out his spot. In contrast to Buddy, he
He
probably
didn't
would
know.
have took precaution and hid his valuables had he known she was gonna rent his shit out.
Now, is that clause to break up with your girl?
I mean, now that I hear about the trying to get a credit right thing,
Pay off her debt
Her debt.
using your house.
It ain't. It's a bad look. It's a red flag, and it's a bad look. It shows deception. It shows sneakiness. It shows a lot of different things that are definitely red flags in terms of a relationship. Our dynamic would have to be real strong, and I would have to. It would be something to get over. I'm gonna be 100 with you. Because I mean, my whole thing is, why you just ain't let me know? Why you couldn't just be like, hey, babe, you know, I'm in debt. What would really help me right now? I mean, damn, that's it. I'm in debt. I don't want to have to come to you directly for it. So, you know, I was wondering if, you know, while you're out of town, if I could rent your shit out so I can, you know what I mean, put some coins back in so I can get out of debt. That way, and I would have said, yeah. And me being me, I would have said, yeah. So it would have been, it wouldn't have been no shady shit. I wouldn't have felt like I was in the dark or deceived. You know what I mean? And
I would want some of that money. You rented out my shit, like it may not even be like I would understand, like you paying off your credit card debt, but at least break me off. Like you know, you might be doing. Damn, you need a napkin.
Shit, I'm motherfucking juicy.
I told you, it good, ain't it?
Right now.
Yo,
I know how to like this bitch now.
These are cherry point. You good?
I know what I'm doing now. God damn. That motherfucker juice.
Go to Publix and get y'all some cherry plums. These things so good.
Sheesh.
You like plums?
I love them. Motherfucker juice. Hey.
They ain't had no business making this.
But yeah, she was wrong for that. So did he stay with her? Did you get any insight on the people?
No, it doesn't like give us like
No
whether or
info
not
about
they.
Damn, I would like to know how the fuck that turned out. More than likely, he stayed with her. You think about it. If she comfortable enough to even play with him like that, he got to be a sucker.
I don't know. My thing is, if you sneaky enough to do that, you sneaky enough to sneak a nigga in my house. Because Lord knows if she actually came and told him, or if he just like that's
he probably found out.
Yeah, if you found out, that means you didn't tell me.
So that's a whole nother dynamic.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. You're right.
If I find out something, I hate being the last person to know some shit. Don't let me be the last person to know. You in trouble at that point. Trust is gone. That means I'm gonna feel like every time that you leave or whatever, you just, you know, you can't be trusted. You can't be trusted alone.
Every time I leave, you is some shit. That's the worst feeling. Shit. Yeah, that's bad.
Especially when I'm going out of town. Like, I'm going out of town. Like,
if you'll take my money without me knowing, or take money from something that belongs to me without me knowing, what's keeping you from having a whole?
That's like stealing, ain't it?
Yeah, that's stealing a mama.
She might think of it as borrowing, but I mean, you do that, you steal from me.
What's stopping you from going to getting some dick?
What's stopping you from having another nigga pay your credit card debt and you just not telling me? That happens too. She have a whole little sugar daddy.
If she ain't giving him no sugar, he can pay it.
But if your girl had a sugar daddy and she didn't tell you,
I'd be mad. I feel some type of way. I would. But after we get down to the get down about the sugar daddy and I find out, he better be paying some shit and he better not be getting no sugar.
Let me ask you this. Okay, so if it was a sugar daddy, you had a girl, you found out she had a sugar daddy. She didn't tell you she had a sugar daddy. You found out.
That's a no-go. If it's
would you believe that she ain't fucking the sugar daddy if you had to find out and she didn't tell you?
You're right. I wouldn't. Ain't nothing for me to believe. I mean, what grounds do I believe on? You didn't even tell me.
You know what I'm saying?
You didn't even fucking tell me. No, I don't believe it.
So, okay. So
if that was my girl, yeah, that would hurt. That would hurt.
I think that's equivalent though. It's just the trust. That's the thing. It's the trust factor.
Mm-hmm. That trust factor is a motherfucker. Once that trust is broken, it's hard to repair that shit. Think about all the relationships you've been in and something go wrong, motherfucker show a true color, a red flag. It'd be hard to get over that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Definitely.
There's some certain things that you just can't bounce back from.
And you renting out my house for X
That
amount
might
of
be
dollars
yeah.
on a regular basis.
But that Michael Jordan jersey.
Oh yeah, that Jordan crazy, man. Damn. And it's autographed by Jordan, man. That's
you
just
can't get that back.
Yeah, that's priceless. Timeless. Priceless. Yeah, I don't know what to think about that. That's crazy in work.
If you had a Michael Jordan jersey and it was signed by him and your girl,
She gotta go.
you you ain't having an AR.
Hell nah. You gotta go, baby.
I know you love Jordan, so
I love Michael fucking Jordan. Ever since I was 4 years old, I love Michael Jordan. Like, I would cry like a little bitch if I seen Michael Jordan. Like, I'd break down.
like a little fan.
Yeah, like Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson, them MJs. If I could have seen either one of them, I go. Hey, I wouldn't do that over nobody else.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Oprah? What up, Brian? Hey, I mean, I'm happy. I'm pleased. You know how Cardi B like that, and Glorilla.
Yeah.
I like that about them. When they get around celebrities, Cardi be like, "Oh my God, it's such a such." Like, she humbles herself and she remembers.
Especially Glorilla.
Yeah.
Beyonce was getting on stage. She was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I'm like that too. I get like that, but I won't be too fanned out. But I'll be like, if I really respect you and look up to you, and I always have, I couldn't hide it. But Jordan, that's another type of, I don't even like to say this about people, but Michael Jordan is like a god. Like, I don't even put man in that. He's so larger than life. Him and Michael Jackson, it's just like, I heard Charles Barkley say, I've been around a lot of celebrities, but when they around Michael Jordan, people go crazy. I couldn't believe it. Like, that's fucking Michael Jordan. Talking about some damn LeBron James. What the fuck?
Michael Jordan know he that nigga too.
He that nigga.
You know how he just had that look, like
he look when he come in he own the room.
Yeah,
I mean, he bro, it's a different type of aura and ball shit he come with, man. That's real money, real power. Yeah, so if the nigga wore the jersey and sweated in it on the floor, and I got the nigga to sign the motherfucker after the game, and you lost it, I would lose my shit. Baby, you gotta go. Leave right now.
Before I do something to
you. Before I do something to your motherfucking ass. Get the fuck out of here. You got the little prune speck on my shirt.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. You gotta apologize on your fault. Yeah. You got to go, baby. You got to go. Like, for real. Because if I sit here and keep thinking about Michael Jordan, his jersey, I might flip.
Yeah, especially something like that where you probably can't get that back. Or it's going. How much does a Michael Jordan jersey?
It depends on who you try to sell it to and what year and what he was doing. It's a lot of variables. Think about it. If you got it the year he won a championship, let's say he took his jersey off and gave it to you, or you had him sign a jersey in the 95-96 season, or even better, what if you had him sign a 45? He wore the 45 one year, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if you had him sign one of them 45 jerseys? They know how rare that is? That's some shit man. A Michael Jordan 45 jersey that he actually signed. Yeah, man. You gotta do him like Della Reese and shoot in a pinky toe.
So it doesn't say for the jersey, but it says a signed basketball might cost anywhere from $500 to $5,000. Depending on the rarity and the condition, a signed trading card can be anything from $100 to $10,000. It was talking about his actual jersey. That one is $2.6 million.
See what I'm saying? Like, that's an actual jersey that Michael Jordan had on his body in the seasons that he played,
Yeah, if it was his actual jersey,
that's
you gonna
crazy.
die.
Yeah, like that's like the kind of value I wouldn't even own that no more. I love Michael Jordan, but I love money too. I would have been done cash that in. And
Yeah.
I would have told Michael Jordan, like, Jordan, you changed my life, nigga. I sold your goddamn jersey, nigga, and came the fuck up.
But if it was $10,000, you'll keep it.
Yeah, I keep it for 10. 10 ain't enough.
Yeah, because 10, I feel like
I can make
as
10. I can make 10 another motherfucking way. I can make
but
10.
as the years go by, and when Michael Jordan passes away,
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit gonna go up.
Oh, yeah. Michael Jordan. You remember when Michael Jackson died? How, I don't know if you recall, 2009 was a few years ago. But when Jackson died, they played Michael Jackson shit on TV for 2 months. I officially got tired of Michael Jackson, and I love Michael Jackson. I never thought I'd say I got tired of Michael. I was tired of hearing about Michael Jackson. Michael Jordan gonna be the same way. When he goes and he transitions, they gonna talk about that man forever. They gonna show his highlights. They gonna give tributes. How they did Kobe, but times 10. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be ridiculous. You know what I mean? It's gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, okay. What another subject that I heard about was there was this girl, she wrote in and she said that she and her boyfriend have been together for 2 years. They ain't had no problems. They get along. They live together. Cool. But basically she want to have a baby. She don't have kids and she want to have a baby. And he don't want to have a baby. He already has a baby, and basically he explained to her that he went through so much bullshit with his first baby mama that he's scared. He don't want to go through that shit again. So what do you think, like, do you think that she should try to move on from him if that's something that she really wants? Or
yeah, I mean, no. Let me say, no, she shouldn't. Depends on a lot of it depends on their age. First off, if they're young people in between the ages of, let's say 21, 26, 27, 21 and 30, I'd say give it a little minute. He might still be going through a phase. If you're in your 30s, mid 30s to late 30s, and your partner doesn't want to have a baby, and that's something that you really want, then maybe you need to reconsider, because you want to have you want to try to get it out the way when you can. But yeah, if they in their 20s, man, I feel like she should be like, okay, my baby gonna come through eventually. I'm just gonna keep talking with it, and then if she really love him, communication is key. Just keep driving the shit home. Keep letting them know how much it means to you. Keep reassuring them that, hey, I'm not your baby mama. Okay, I know she be on that bullshit, but have not proven that to you. Don't I show you that? You know what I mean? And I feel like he'll crack eventually.
but is that not like remember that thing I was telling you about where the dude, he got mad at his girl because when he was or before he was dating her, she would wear like crop tops and shit like that. And then afterwards, he was getting in the, the talking stage or whatever, and he was mad that he wasn't mad then. She was still wearing crop tops and shit like that. And then when they made it official, he was like, you need to be more conservative. And it's just like, how you met her, and if that's what she decided to do and you accepted that, then you can't be mad that she's still doing the same thing. So would that not apply to this situation where he kind of has his mindset straight on, from the beginning that, hey, I don't want to do this no more? So is that not trying to force him to change?
It is. If he told her that from the beginning, if that's literally something that he told her from the jump when they were in the talking stage,
Yeah.
you know, if he told her like, yo, I just don't think I want any more kids. You know, I got one. I'm content with one. My baby mama crazy. I don't want no more kids. And if she's that's what people do fuck up though. People do assume that they can change people or mold them to what they want them to be. And you cannot mold a person what you want them to be. I feel like if a person is 30 or more up, they who they gonna be,
Well,
more or less.
you have a crazy baby mama. Um, if a girl like, are you scarred from your crazy baby mama to where you won't have kids?
Yeah, I have some. I definitely have some trauma. You know, I definitely have some trauma.
So what if you meet a girl and y'all date or whatever, and maybe she want to have a kid? What would be like your factors that you would have to consider because you kind of already went through?
Nothing. I'm not scarred by my past situation to the point where I am. I'm intelligent enough to realize that everybody's not everybody else.
Okay.
Everybody, you can't look at one person, kind of, i.e., white people. You can't say all white people are racist because a group of white people from the past enslaved us and oppressed us.
Right.
You see, when it's the same situation when dealing with people, you can't just categorize people based off of a synopsis or a categorization. You feel me? So I never try to make a new person's write their whole book based off of another person's fuck ups. That's not fair. This person has a clean slate. It's a brand new situation. You know, I'm open to having more kids. I would like to do it when I'm more financially situated. You know what I'm saying? But how does that normally isn't the situation? How many people actually have kids when they're financially situated? Say, you know, some people do, but
That's what I'm trying to do.
well, good. Keep going at it. You're good. It's possible and it can happen. But a lot of people aren't fortunate enough that it just happens. You know, we was fucking it. Oops, now I'm
Hmm.
fucking pregnant. You know, I got to deal with it. But if you can, you know, be responsible and disciplined with it, that's great. But I wouldn't let that deter me. You know what I mean? If the vibe is there, if it feels right, if we right, I told you I'm already of mine. I would want. I'm okay with having, you know, maybe 3, 4 more kids in the future if it made sense. I'm with that. I'm with that.
Would you give your sperm to a friend?
Shit. Depend on the friend. Depend on who it was, what they had going on, what they was. I just couldn't give my specimen to anybody. My specimen is special. It's me. It come from me. My body work it up throughout the day.
What if they just say, I want your sperm, but I don't want you involved with the baby. Like, just give me the baby.
That would be a hard pill to swallow, considering that I am an involved, active dad. You know, that loves his kids and wants to be a part of their life and know who they are and influence and shape who they are too. Feel like I have a lot of wisdom and knowledge that I can bestow to a child.
Hmm.
So I that would be an adjustment. But if that was, once again, that's something that we talked about from the beginning, me and that friend, and she made it clear that, hey, you know, I feel like you're a great candidate to reproduce with, but I just would rather handle this on my. I couldn't do nothing but respect it. But I would want to be like a godparent or a big uncle or something, you know, that there's somebody that they trusted and they always could call, hit me up, you know, pick them up, take them to the skating or something at the school, you know, do something with them like that, you know what I mean, on a regular basis, you know. So I still would be being daddy, but I would be being daddy from the back.
Good morning.
I mean,
Mike said good morning.
what happened, Mikey?
My thing about to die. I hope we stay live long enough. I don't know.
What's up with it, my boy?
I don't know. I think with women it's different though, because like if I was a surrogate, because like I have been asked to be like a surrogate for like my gay friends, and I did think about it because they do make a decent amount of money to carry the kid, but I feel like I would probably get emotionally attached, kind of like you. Like I would probably still want to be.
With your baby, your
Yes.
creation. You know, that's your creation. And don't fuck around them and let them look like you. If you see a picture of them and look like a little Bree, you be like,
Yeah.
oh, that's my baby for real. Look, you get to hit
Yeah.
motherfuckers up like, look, man, I know we
Just give me
said
the
woo,
bag.
woo, woo,
Give me
yeah,
back
yeah,
the
yeah,
bag.
but look, you got to bring my baby over here, man. I want to meet I want to see my baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, it be like that.
No, I seen this documentary with this man. He used to go to the sperm bank, and apparently he went to the sperm he went to the sperm bank a lot, and he has fathered 1,000 kids. Nigga just spreading his seed.
Spreading the seed. You know how you just spread seeds out for the
Like
chickens on a farm?
that movie you was telling. What was the movie?
She Hate Me.
Oh
It's called
yeah.
She Hate Me. Spike Lee joint. It's a Spike Lee joint. Shout out motherfucking Spike Lee. One of the top 3 best directors of all fucking time. Him and John Singleton. But yo,
Mm-hmm.
that shit is crazy. Pretty much nigga had a bisexual girlfriend that had a girlfriend, and they relationship, excuse me. They had a whole relationship. He was the other. They were in love. The gay girls were in love with each other. She just wanted her some real dick, not dildo dick. She wanted her some real dick on the side.
Mm-hmm.
And she got to fucking him. And he figured out that they was, you know what I mean, gay and whatnot. And he was just intrigued with it as a man, you know. He wouldn't, I think he might have been a little on the edge, kind of like, oh my God, like you got a girlfriend, you know. He probably one of them guys. And she just pretty much told him, like, if you give us your specimen, we'll pay you like X amount of dollars per orgasm, per conception, pretty much. And he was hesitant. They brought a whole coalition of women in, probably about 10, 15 women, probably a dozen, and had him like pay him. So he had to fuck all of these different women.
That's
And
crazy.
that's good. That's good. Lesbian pussy too. You know, like that thing tight. That boy was in there hitting no lesbian. They weren't
They
getting
said they
no
wanted
dick.
the old-fashioned way.
They wanted the old-fashioned way. They didn't want no insemination. They wanted to do it how their grandmas and great grandmas did it, with dick.
No, what killed me in that movie was the little sperms.
You got a little sperm with the face on it, start going through that motherfucker. Yeah.
They was racing through that motherfucker with his face on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was a great movie.
It was a really good movie.
Great movie. Spike is great at capturing different aspects of New York living. You know, all his movies be in New York. He don't never do a movie that ain't in New York.
I did not know that.
He's from Brooklyn. He loves it. Even that movie, he showed you the business side of New York. Like Tyler Perry do that with Atlanta too.
Yeah.
It's dope. It was a great movie. But yeah, people do that shit, man. So hold on, go back to Buddy. So what you saying? He had 1,000 kids?
Yeah. And of course he don't have no responsibilities because he went to the sperm bank. So what he do after he nut in that cup? You know, that's between him and God. But apparently he when you go to the sperm bank, you can make $100 to I think $120 per cup. So he did 1,000, or he at least has 1,000 kids. Don't know how many of the specimens didn't go through, you know, because sometimes even if you nut in a cut and they try to inject it into the girl, sometimes it don't attach to the egg like the first time. So he only, the 1,000 kids is what actually stuck. So that nigga at least made $100,000
So he did it way more than 1,000. Those are just the times that it actually conceived.
And those are the only the kids that we know of. There might be some more kids out there that
He might have actual kids with a wife or ex-girlfriend or something too. Like that motherfucker probably got kids. He has a race of people. In 50 to 100 years, his offspring will be a whole race of people.
I think it would be scary though, because if you have 1,000 kids, I feel like that increases the likelihood that you could marry your brother or a half sibling,
especially if they are concentrated in the same area. Hell
right?
yeah. Now, you know,
I heard about a case like that where I think it was in New York, where the girl and the boy did not know that they was brother and sister.
damn.
And then they ended up getting in a relationship with each other, and then
Brother and sister though.
yeah, it was like, I think it's like kind of like this, like it was they half siblings, but
that still counts.
Yeah, they still brother and sister, and they didn't know until I think they didn't know until they had a baby with each other, or the girl got pregnant or something. Like it was something that they didn't know that they was brother and sister until like they was well into the relationship, and then by then they were like, well, fuck it, we too deep in. Like,
no, they didn't.
Yes.
Oh no, the fuck they didn't. Yeah. That's crazy. The plot
If you
thickens.
find out somebody was your half sister,
hell no,
you gonna break
I would
up
be
with them?
mortified. All right, I'd be so ashamed, so embarrassed. This is just me personally. I'd be so ashamed, so mortified. I'd be like, I don't even think I want to talk to her no more.
You'd be disgusted.
I would be ashamed, especially as nasty as I am. I done did all that to my damn sister. I wouldn't even want to talk to her no more. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I would be just awkward each time we was in the room with each other. Like,
now you know. So.
Damn, what the fuck did we do? I couldn't do that. And to let he be like, oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey sis, we gonna keep this going. Like, what?
I think they had a baby together.
So what?
You still not
away. I'm just playing. Nah, keep the baby, take care of the baby, but we just don't let that baby. Please, family, don't over exemplify what occurred here. This is a travesty. We cannot act like this was cool, but it's not the baby's fault. Don't make the baby feel no type of way. But me and you, sis, we can never cross them boundaries again. Never.
You done.
Fuck my sister. I ain't no damn inbred redneck motherfucker. Hell no. The hell?
I'm saying though, like with him having 1,000 kids, that probably could happen.
It's probably.
Like you said, if it was all in one area, I think he was a traveling person though. Like he was like one of those hippies that, you know, travel the United States or whatever.
Okay.
So I think he might be spread out.
Good. Yeah, the people's in the damn town like Greenville County, Spartanburg County.
Oh yeah, we too
County. Small. Hell no,
we too small.
It's too small. 1,000 motherfuckers procreating and recreating. Whew.
Yeah, you're right. He couldn't have done it here.
It's common among black people in this area to fuck their cousins just because these families come from a common ancestry. You'll hear a person talk to the person and be like, hey, you know, back in the day, grandmas and be like, you can't talk to her, that's your cousin. Like, what? Thankfully, y'all ain't never did that and it went too far. But I've had a few situations where my grandma and them told me, like, who up? You say her name what? Irby? You know, you kin to a lot of Irbies, right? Who her people is? I tell them a mama, what? No, hell no, that's such and such. You feel me? Like straight up, like, oh, and that's a smaller family.
Yeah,
we're still a large family, but it's still a smaller family. Imagine 1,000 motherfuckers. To your point, the chance of you fucking your sibling is crazy. I mean, not sibling, relative. It's crazy.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to find out. If we look a little bit alike, I'm a double check. Cause you know how a lot of couples be looking alike.
Mm-hmm. But see, that's the crazy thing about them genes too, though. They go so many different ways. Cause you gotta think you come from two people. So you might look like this might be on your daddy's side, and your whole daddy side got a look to him. But your mama side bring a whole nother look and a whole nother genetic pool in there. So I literally got cousins that look nothing like each other, and we all come from common stock, but we all look different. And then I got a few of us that's, I guess you could tell more or less we all, okay, yeah, I can see y'all cousins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But a
I
lot
think
of them,
cousins is harder though.
yeah, cousins is crazy. I'm thinking more so about cousins because I came with a lot of cousins, and I've been in that situation with talking to a girl and find out she my damn cousin. Luckily, I ain't hit. That'd have been bad. I ain't never fucked one of my cousins. No.
I'm glad you ain't have to go through that.
Yeah, it been bad.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I would say, um, I would carry a baby for a celebrity like Beyonce. I'm pretty sure somebody carried Blue for her.
Mm-hmm.
Cause remember that whole belly flop thing.
Yeah.
Like, just imagine how much you think a surrogate for Beyonce
Man,
would make.
you set for life if you invested the correct way. I mean, they might give you a little small something. What would be considered small might be like what, a million, 1.5, 2 million. But if they set you up, they'd be like, yo, we'll give you $1 million a year until they're 18. You know, it could be
I
some
don't
kind
think
of.
they gonna do it per year because like a regular surrogate, you get paid one time. So hey, you get paid one time for this baby. You sign over your rights. You
That's
done.
it. If it's that kind of situation, then they got over. They probably hit their ass with the motherfucking. I give you $3 million.
And don't say nothing about this baby. You can't claim
Non-disclosure.
it.
You say something, we suing your pants off. We'll
Yeah.
sue you and get all that motherfucking 3 back. You know what I'm saying? You won't even be like you had that 3. We'll tear your ass apart. You know, but
Because I think Gabrielle Union did that with Dwayne Wade because she couldn't have kids. They got a surrogate.
never knew that. Never heard that.
Yeah, Dwayne Wade had, I guess he had his own kids before Gabrielle, but that baby that they had, a surrogate carried it for her because she can't have kids.
Never knew that.
I
Never
don't know
knew
how
that
much the damn.
Never knew that she couldn't carry.
No, because the thing about her was everybody was like, "Damn, how do all of a sudden you got a baby, but we didn't see you pregnant or anything?" But she said she had a surrogate.
It's a wonder my nails have grown out in good shape because I used to be one of them people that bit my nails down real to the thumb and shit. To the nub.
They had a surrogate named Natalie.
They ain't putting that last name in there. No shit, right. Keep it private.
Yeah, it doesn't say how much the celebrity one made. It just talks about a regular one can make about 100,000. So I don't know. I don't know how much they paid for it, but the girl was actually a fan of Gabrielle Union's, so she might have been okay. Like, shit, I'm carrying Gabrielle Union's baby.
Yeah, this
I'll
is an
do it.
honor to
Yeah,
carry Gabrielle's baby.
I'm cool.
Y'all give me $2 million and I call it a day. I'd never say nothing. She still wanted something though. Unless she just a damn one of them crazy fans that just like, don't give me nothing. That's crazy, bro. What you say yesterday? You said she a damn dummy.
Man, people is dummies.
People are dummy. Then nah, man.
Okay. So we seen Haley Bailey on that boat with that I told you that boy looked like he got a bird chest.
You got a robin chest.
Man, that little boy, he looked so skinny. I like a man with some muscles.
You gotta have a little muscle to him.
Something. You can't have arms like me. Like we both can't look like this.
I know that shit right. That nigga was bony.
I just felt like based off of the pictures though, it seemed like she was doing that shit on purpose. And I could be wrong, but it's just like, you know, one, you had DDG, he was going to Italy with India Love. And I think he was trying to take Halo with him overseas. And he did get granted he was granted the ability to take Halo overseas. But like he had like mad like restrictions though when he was told he could take Halo overseas. It was like Halo, like they had to go to an apartment that or a place where let me see. It was something crazy. Like they could only go to a hotel that she assigned. They can only go but so far away from the hotel. She had to pick a person that had to go along with them to basically supervise the baby.
Oh hell no.
Okay. This is what it was. Visitation hours are from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. Haley's team originally proposed 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. It has to be supervised by Haley's nanny and security. Haley's lawyer raised the concern that the nanny felt unsafe alone, prompting the need for security. She said no overnights allowed, so ain't no sleepovers over here. Wow. DDG can't take Halo more than 3 miles from the hotel.
What?
Must stay near Haley's hotel in Italy. No social media posts of Halo by DDG.
She's showing out. Why she doing that man like that?
Bro? That's the only way he could take his son.
Why she doing him like that?
So you think that's ridiculous?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So if you wanted to take your son overseas and your baby mama put those restrictions on you, what would you do? I mean, you still gonna go.
My baby Baba need my help too goddamn much to do some shit like that. She ain't finna do that. But if she did, I'd be like, okay, keep him for a damn 2 months and see how you like that. But they rich, so she ain't gonna feel it the same. She pass him out. That hurt. A regular shit, you'd be like, okay.
Well, he's already fighting for visitation. You know, he's fighting for his visitation rights right now. But they granted this temporary thing so he could be able to take his son to Italy. Meanwhile, she in Italy on a boat with another nigga, taking pictures. And there's only one picture that I was just like, when I seen the picture, I was like, yeah, it looked like y'all kind of like this one, where the dude was like, he was taking the picture of them kissing. Like that wasn't a like, cause you know, like a lot of people would say, oh, paparazzi, they caught them or whatever. But it's just like, why would you taking pictures like that if you didn't want to get caught? Picture. Yeah.
They wanted that. They told the motherfucker, go back here and catch us on this reel right here while we kiss, and we gonna make this a social media scandal.
Like who takes a picture while kissing unless it's on purpose? Like,
yeah. Nobody's like, oh my god, perfect moment.
Especially a dude. Like you can see that's a dude. Like he ain't gonna be.
He ain't y'all into that romantic moment like that. Unless it's his personal one. He's not trying to catch other people's personal romantic moments. You right, good point. It's definitely more a female thing than males. Females like, oh, it's so sweet, it's so cute. Look at them. Niggas be like, oh, I don't give a fuck.
Now she was on the boat. The boy's name is Scotty Bridgeway. He's a music producer for Kendrick Lamar.
Scotty Bridgeway.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of him, but shit, somebody done heard of him if he produces for Kendrick. Boy paid. I mean, his little bird chest probably. You might talk to him with all that money he got with that bird chest. You might be like, I make an exception for this bird chest ass nigga right here. Hell, he might got so much money when you look at that chest, it look like Michael B. Jordan.
So you think he got money?
Oh yeah, if he produced for Kendrick, he got money. Kendrick, now granted, when did he produce for Kendrick? But I'm still willing to wager, no matter what era of Kendrick he produced in, Kendrick always has money just because he don't flaunt it like other people and say it. Kendrick got bread. Kendrick got tours. Kendrick got money. And then this recent thing with Drake just put him in a whole nother realm. So, I don't know.
I just feel like lately relationships have been about one-ups because we seen this shit with Cardi B and Stefan, and I don't know if they broke up or not. But like that's what it was. It's like, okay, she got with Stefan Diggs that was supposed to be quote unquote the one up. And I feel like Haley is kind of doing the same thing. Like
trying to publicly,
because DDG done got India Love. So
the one up.
Yeah. So I feel like she saw that as, oh, he trying to get a one up on me. Now I gotta.
And Didi winning that fight. Both of the boys winning this fight. You realize that? Offset and Didi winning.
How you figure?
Okay. Offset, when you went public, try to make me look bad. I'm dating your favorite player. And now you done broke up with this nigga. Now, he may or may not make those comments. We won't even go into that because that could be false.
The BBL comment?
The BBL comment.
I don't think he did because, just to kind of shed light on it, like I did look at their social medias and they still follow each other. They just took down the pictures.
Yeah.
And
she wouldn't fuck with him if he said that.
if you said my BBL stink and you said it to the world, like I would not be following you. Like I would be going on social media and
talking about your way.
Yeah, like she has done with Offset. Like, you know, when Offset did her dirty, she went on live and she, carrying on and stuff like that.
Now, but my whole thing is, regardless if it was a nasty breakup or not, I feel like she shouldn't have went public flaunting it the way she did because
with Stefan.
Yeah, because there's always the potentiality of it falling through, and now you look hurt and I'll sit over there singing and happy.
Talking about all my hoes is
still my hoes, like don't give a motherfucker the up. Don't. If they get it, that's cool. You earned it, but don't give it to them. You gave it to them because you publicized it and made it such a big fucking deal. Same with Halle. Now Halle trying to do the opposite.
Did Brent first.
Yeah. And now you mad he didn't got India. Now I told you a few weeks ago. My personal opinion is I think Halle is a toxic young lady. I'm very disappointed in her. She went from being our sweetheart. She was like the new American sweetheart. She was the mermaid. Yeah, she can sing. She's talented as all. I'm in love with her and Chloe. I'm fans. I don't say this from a ill place. I'm disappointed as a fan because you've let me down. All these little kids, like my daughter, and all these people that look up to you. Now she got to look up to your toxicity. Mm-hmm. She got to look up to your ridiculousness. You know what I'm saying? That let me down. We don't have many black wholesome heroes anymore, and you came off as one, and I was like, damn, yay, a break from the norm. Now you arguing with this nigga. Of course he gonna go with motherfucking India Love because she ain't toxic. I mean, if she is, she ain't publicly toxic like your ass.
Yeah, I was gonna say she might be a little toxic because like I'm still trying to figure out why she ain't with nobody. She done dated a lot of people.
She might be a little toxic, but at least it ain't public toxicity. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like that shit she doing is airing him out, taking my son from
the
3 miles and shit. Like, what the fuck? That's ridiculous.
That's a bitter baby mama.
That's a bitter baby mama. Of course he gonna go enjoy India look fine ass. I was looking at her the other day with him. I'm like, damn, okay, DD, she is fine. I see you. You know what I mean? Like tatted up in just the right little places, not too much. Just beautiful caramel complexion, unique. Okay. Hey, damn, Halle.
You talking about Dan Hell?
Damn, Halle.
You didn't see that picture where they was comparing the bodies? I didn't think that was fair now. Like, I feel like that was reaching.
That was fucked up.
Yeah.
And did you see the other picture where they showed Halle for better angles? They was
Yeah,
like,
from the bottom angle.
I bet you they won't share this. Halle look good out there. So they just, people are messy. I'm not trying to body shame or say nothing about the girl. I'm talking about her personality. Her personality appears to be distorted. I'm not even gonna say it's fucked up because DDG could have did some shit that made her a monster like that. But what I am gonna say is, Halle, try to shape it up, man. You too pretty, you too talented, you got too much going on for you to crash out like that over your son's dad. What Halo gonna think about all this when he look at it 20 years from now? People don't even think about the kids.
Mm-hmm.
How is he gonna feel when he in y'all public? He can go and look this shit up. 20 years from now, he can be like, damn, y'all some clowns. I'm embarrassed.
I wonder how DDG pulling all these people, because he done got Ruby Rose. He done got India. Like, damn. He must got some good dick.
Shit.
That might be some good dick that DDG got. I don't know. But yeah, I do agree as far as like, come on now, Ruby. You got Ruby Rose fucked up. I feel like she's still fucked up about him. You don't think so? She's still fucked up about him. So that same little shit, that's probably what Halle going through right now. She just like, damn, can't get the dick back. Now he really done moved on to India Love, which I think, honestly, at first, I think DDG did want to get back with Halle. And I think at first, she, she didn't want to get back with him for whatever reason. I don't know if he cheated. I don't know what he did to where they broke up. But then when she did that shit with Brett, the damn gloves came off. Like, because that's when he started popping out with them females or whatever. And then that's when she started doing the visitation thing. And then, or restricting him from seeing his child. And then he get with India Love. And now you, quote unquote, trying to get with this producer and show off with the producer. I'm going to tell y'all what. When you and a nigga break up, you can't give a fuck. Okay? You got to get fine. You got to look unbothered. Get your shit together. Get your mindset together. And actually complete yourself as a woman. That's how you can one up somebody. Doing this tit for tat shit, they ain't doing nothing because he know you bothered now. He know, like, oh, okay, I'm getting to this bitch. Like,
Initially, initially the female succeeds trying to get to the nigga in that fashion because